Greetings, my lord, my lady.
We're Lady Ingrid Vegelbud's guests.
Your invitation, please. All's in order. You'll find Lady Vegelbud in the estate's yard. Look for the parrot mask. One more thing. Leave your swords here, please.
Must be some mistake. You know why we're here, don't you?
Of course. But I've orders to make certain every guest enters the estate unarmed.
Damn it.
A pleasant evening to you both.
It's beautiful here. I haven't been outside the city in ages. Well?
How could he? With that scrawny harlot!
Come now, don't cry. After all, he's not the only man in the world.
But he's a baronet. Where will I find another baronet?
I'm in no mood.
Well, well. What is it?
Hello, Vivian. No use pretending you don't know me. Is that any way to treat an old mate? Refuse to acknowledge him?
There's been a mistake. I don't know you, sir.
Don't be foolish, Vivian. I'd recognize that mane anywhere. You might play the Great Dame now, but before that Baron Edward something pulled you from the gutter, you were a common...
Enough. The lady said she doesn't know you.
Who's this? The new one? Older than the last, it seems. A decrepit, moss-covered prick. So, the less they can, the more they pay. Is that it?
You asked for it.
Come back, you coward. A role play. I relish it. Come back, you coward. I'm not done with you.
Well?
When I catch little Miss Clarity, what then, eh? What then? They should throw these.
Your reputation precedes you, Geralt.
My husband's a supervisor by trade.
Shut off!
Unhand me, sir. I could be your daughter.
A role play. I relish the thought.
Do not.
When I catch
repeat,
little Miss
do
Clarity,
not come any
what then,
closer.
eh? What then?
I'll beat your mangy snout, that's one.
So many guests.
To my mind, they're getting their just desserts. I've never been fond of sorceresses.
On a clear day, you can see Novigrad banners from the city wall.
My husband is supervisor.
Yes.
Lately, something.
I've been stopped. Why?
Your reputation precedes you, Geralt. Oh, hi. Greeting.
Moritz, what are you doing here?
Little Miss Miracle. Well, well. And I was led to believe this would be an elegant affair.
Yes, I missed you too. But can we put that aside for now? Do you have a way out of Novigrad? You can join us if you want.
Join you? And just who would I join?
Your friends, among others. Once we've all gathered, I'll lead you.
You will lead. Forgive me, Marigold, but that is like allowing myself to be led by a lame duck. Farewell.
Didn't like that guy. Why'd you insist on talking to him?
He's an old friend. His name's Moritz Diefenfeld. Tell you the story later.
I wish you a cold farewell. I wish you a cold farewell.
Oh, let's look around.
This is Dell. He's a wonder. I wish to go chat with him.
Gregor, have you seen Durgoff? Just moments ago. Oh, apologies. I mistook you for my friend, sir. He wears a similar mask.
General Voris.
Geralt of Rivia. So, I was not entirely mistaken.
Pleasure, as always. This is...
A beautiful and mysterious lady. Let us leave the formalities to the event's end, when all will remove their masks. More fun that way, wouldn't you agree?
I would, sir.
And now I must beg your pardon. I really must find Durgoff, and quickly. A lovely evening to you both. Geralt?
How is business?
Stay away.
I'm getting old.
Ah, another challenger. Please join us. Sir Devenant just vacated his place at the table. It's rather unlikely he'll be back.
What happened to him?
Some good men took him aside to prevent him from hurting himself. So, shall we play? First, you shall face Margrave Vladimir de Craig. The man can afford to lose, so he's likely to be reckless.
Let's do it.
Is it in case the first one breaks? So, one more round. When the cards come your way, you must spring on the opportunity. Your next opponent, Count Gomo Sealing. In his day, his father lost the family estate in the Nimnar Valley. Seems Gomo has followed in his footsteps. Yet do not underestimate him. Desperate men can be dangerous.
Let's do it.
The world, they call it. But what's it that superstition and the frock ones will live with?
One more round. When the cards come your way, you must spring on the opportunity. Sir Marius Florin. They say he never loses thanks to his Zugelbone amulet. Naturally, I could tell you more on the subject, but...
Let's do it.
lovely lady clearly brings you luck, sir. Hold her, keep her, never let her go.
Don't
The second sword, is it in case the first one breaks? The second sword, is it in case the first one breaks?
Must you dye your hair? Isn't you still speaking to her? After that horrible
I bid you a call. Her father and I were chums. He's
Word is he's made some...
A second chance? Good one. Cemeteries are full of men who thought old Joel would give them a second chance.
Siggy, I'll be.
Geralt! Damn it all. How do you recognize me?
Your voice, unmistakable.
Oh yes, those famous witcher senses. Finally getting some use out of them. And who's this creature with you? May I be introduced?
Hey, Reuben.
It can't be! Is that the lovely warble of my favourite accomplice? Well, we've jested and laughed, but I've a sense you're in a hurry.
Really?
You know, Geralt, somehow I dislike running into you at parties. My bones start to ache, as if bad weather were approaching.
I'm in no mood.
Oh!
Turtle mask to the last ball. Can you imagine? Oh, our mother says the girl has a singular
pardon?
sense of humour. If you ask me, she's bad. Simple as that. I said perhaps you should not remove your mask, and she said...
Hard finding work here, you know.
Listening
With
to
the eternal fire burning and all that.
I read one look is all it takes to get scabs.
Oh my. Greetings.
You're in that mask. I told you.
Excuse me a moment. Miss? Yes, it's me. The trout buyer? Oh, yes, of course. Please excuse the precautions, but perhaps we could speak somewhere in private. Thank you for agreeing to help. My valet warned me you might come with a friend. I'd prefer as few as possible knew of Albert's flight, but if you trust this man... Like no one else.
Any sign of the hunters recently?
Since they attacked my servant at the market, none. All has been quiet. But I bribed a man of the Temple Guard. He claims there's more and more talk of Albert in the ranks. How did the guardsmen learn about your son's interests to begin with? Unfortunately, I cannot be sure Albert himself was not the source, merely boasting about an experiment. He's careless that way. Like his father. A kind man, but a dimwit. Devoured by an Arrakis. I don't know if you've heard.
Yeah. Must have traveled far and wide.
Hardly. He attempted to breed them. Perhaps I should be pleased Albert adopted alchemy as his hobby. A safe one, relatively speaking. Until recently, that is.
Let's get Albert. Where is he?
Entertaining the guests. He's always been an outsized presence at my receptions. I preferred not to arouse any suspicions. When can we take him away? We shall have to wait until the guests have imbibed enough to notice only the goblet-laden trays. Don't fret. It won't be long.
Is your son ready to go? We'll have to act quickly.
Yes, I've seen to everything. Where will you take him? You're better off not knowing any details. He'll be safe, I promise. But please, trust me. It's not the first time I've done this. I know. Thank you.
How will we recognize him?
He's donned a panther mask. He knew you were due to come for him. Seemed rather excited, ironically. I'm afraid he's not fully comprehended the danger he faces. As I said, he's not terribly bright.
Don't worry about that. He'll fit right in with a good number of the other mages.
Geralt! Let's go find him. I shall await word from you. Let's look for Albert.
monstrosity.
Ladies, get
Knock him right in the bollocks.
Good day.
Well, it's time now.
Mark my words, I'll kick him out. It's another night at that whore.
Breathe. Ooh. See the one with the tight tunic?
Tolerance
The
and
one who
superstition
runs
have
ready.
always been a force.
Hard finding work here, you know.
You called
With the
Bagel
eternal
Bud.
fire burning and all that.
Here, she's hired a mean stripper.
But why did he come with a
No,
woman?
meaning perhaps she hands him his props. Mark my words, I'll kick him out. It's another night with that whore.
I know this might sound immodest, but our hunting hounds are simply the best.
They do seem
Yes. Yes, but they're superbly trained. Won't
Eternal
even whimper.
fire,
I've got
have
a
mercy.
feeling we've met before. Set.
Is that you? Geralt of Rivia? And Triss? I did not see you on the guest list.
Baroness, we're here as friends of the family.
As am I. Yet my name was there, at the very top of the list.
Not at all surprising, my lady.
These courtesies grow tiresome quickly. Why are you here?
I think you should ask Lady Vegelbud.
I shall. Believe you me.
Scratch.
How do you dye your hair? Is it a brew of parsley leaves?
Stay.
lovely pups indeed.
And then a colossal boom.
Oh! And
Nothing. I leapt out of the way in time, naturally, and it merely singed my eyebrows. Alchemy can be a dangerous sport.
oh my!
One needs the agility and reflexes of a panther. Roar.
What's the rush?
Yes?
Nice mask.
Roar.
Albert Vegelbud.
No. I'm a black panther. Roar.
Oh my! Count!
Your mom sent us, Mr. Panther.
Oh, so you are.
Yes. When can we leave the estate?
Well, Mama said it would be best to wait until everyone's drunk. Besides, there'll be fireworks later, a jolly good distraction. Once they've begun, I shall slip away, saunter into the garden. We'll meet in the hedge maze.
Be waiting for you there.
Very well. But first, you absolutely must try the Fiorano Rosé. Absolutely.
Hope Albert hasn't forgotten the reason for this whole get-together.
Wanna wait in the garden? I saw a nice spot there earlier.
Well,
My husband's a supervisor by trade.
Geralt?
I'm listening, Sarah.
On a clear day, you see Novigrad banners from the city walls.
my, is he ever sotted?
My husband's a supervisor by trade.
Stop whining and bring a shrimp and a trumpet.
They should throw these kind of balls more often.
Steal a kiss, milady. You shall see. Just stand still and remove your mask.
You're drunk, sir.
To my mind, they're getting their just desserts.
I've never been fond of sorceresses.
Care to sit down for a spell? Relieved to get that mask off, if only for a little. Great view from here, and there's even wine. It's been so long since I've been to a feast, ball, or reception. Amazingly pleasant change from the sewers of Novigrad.
So, does this mean it's a good time to ask you about...
Yes?
About that mage we met earlier?
Oh, Maritz. What do you want to know?
How'd you meet?
Geralt, all mages know each other. Some are well over a century old. That's plenty of time to make acquaintances.
In that case, when did you meet him?
At a feast, long ago. He walked up and just blatantly offered to teleport us somewhere quieter.
Seems just like the type.
Oh, really? At the time, to me, he seemed sweet. He actually pursued me for a while afterwards.
Got the impression he doesn't exactly like you.
I just think he'd love to have me as his charge, rather than his leader.
See, but you're the one organizing the mage's escape from Novigrad.
Sometimes I have no idea how I actually managed to bring them all together.
You're a charismatic leader, simple as that.
You really think so?
Absolutely. Next thing you know, they'll be calling you Iron Marigold. Could even wear an eye patch and it'd look right.
For a moment there, I thought you were being sincere.
Of course I'm being sincere. Look at me. Didn't blush a bit. Someone's coming.
Is it Albert?
No, just some lost guest. Shh.
Must be looking for his beloved. Like in that elven tale about the frog and the lark. Inchu, inchu, biag broga. Inch by inch, little frog.
Shh, let's go.
Oh. I sure hope the other guests don't get drunk as quickly as I did.
Sooner we get out of here, the better.
Oh, no. I plan to have a good look at this famous maze of theirs first. I hear the statues there are completely, entirely...
Entirely what?
Nude. Come on, Geralt.
Triss, wait.
Geralt. Coming?
Ah!
Geralt. Coming?
We'll soon return. Now,
Oh!
Find your own damn spot.
Ah!
Geralt.
Careful.
Miss Marigold, at last! So sorry we are forced to meet under such incredibly inopportune circumstances.
You could say that again.
But I'm sure we'll make up for it another time. I absolutely must show you my alchemical formulae.
Anyone follow you?
I don't believe so.
Just in case, you two switch masks. We'll go first. Garrett will follow right after.
Saddled horses await in the stables.
Good. Meet you there.
Albert! You promised to show me your laboratory! Albert! There you are, my love! Here you are. So, about this private showing.
Under any other circumstances, I'd give you the full Monty.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Albert Vagelwood.
Please, step away, miss.
Nobility's not towards you, Count. Try anything, and you will get bruised.
Doubt it.
That's it! All together! The fire! That's your fate! Where'd you come from? You'll be spitting teeth! Stop it! He's conjuring! You're done! Where'd you come from? He's conjuring! That's him! All together! How to kick these to a pulp! Yeah!
Oh, I began to worry.
Everything's fine, though you should probably send someone to clean up the garden before any guests wander in there.
I'm to send servants to the garden?
Yes.
I shall see to it. And you must hurry.
Everything set?
Yes. Got your swords back from the guard. And Ingrid gave me the coin. expected. Stunningly more, frankly.
Excellent. So where are we gonna get away to?
You? Nowhere. It's finally possible, probable even, that we can get all the mages out of Novigrad. You know where to find me if we want to say goodbye.
Goodbye?
What happened at the fountain? It was my fault, I know. The wine went straight to my head. I'm sorry.
Triss, don't apologize.
Miss Marigold.
We need to go.
I know. Be careful.
Looking for a bruising?
Look awfully suspicious to me, tramp.
Lebioda's wounds. Geralt of Rivia. Lebioda's wounds. Geralt of Rivia.
Telling you for the Where are you scurrying to, Rich? Let's see your pass.
Pass? What pass?
Kind of pass confirms you ain't no mage. Can't enter or leave Novigrad without it.
Why have you shut the city gates?
So's we can clean it of mages, witches and other scum that's crawled here since the war began. Aim to catch every last one of them, toss them on a flaming pyre like poxy livestock.
Sorry, don't have a pass.
You'll scurry no further then. Next!
Hang on. How do I get one?
Start by making an offering to the church. Then you'll need 3 pure souls to confirm...
Let him through. Here's his papers.
What? But when?
Not your concern. Back to your post. Regards from Siggy Reuven.
No lollygagging. I serve the eternal fire. No loitering round here. Leave me be.
What do you want?
No loitering round here.
Lebioda's wounds. Geralt of Rivia. Move on.
I serve the eternal fire.
Get out of my sight.
Was it happened to Faltist again?
They all will never let your kind in.
I'd give you a discount for heroic deeds, but the madam, well, you know.
Oh, watch me, I'm warning you.
No loitering round here. Surround him! Dominic! Cover your eyes!
It's all right. I'm content just listening to you wail now.
Cover your eyes!
I know you. Ritz Diefenthal, right? Triss's friend. Didn't see the slightest reason to flee Novigrad.
The same. Just singed. I thank you, Witcher. And I appreciate I was wrong.
Here's my advice, and it's good advice. Find Triss. Lame Duck might still be willing to help you.
I'll never let your kind in, Grandpapa.
Trouble?
Dell, save me. I'm dying.
See his mum? Damn nice, son. Shouldn't let that refuse into taverns with ordinary folk.
Leave it. You're not on duty.
Your son, just. May he take after his father.
So he'll be a milkman.